All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. This lesson is going to be going into how edge ups, bald fades, and all of these different hairstyles are pagan, man. Okay, getting a lineup and getting an edge up, that's against the scriptures. You're not supposed to be getting these sharp, crispy lineups, okay, or edge ups, whatever you want to call them. You know, a fresh edge up, lineup. Let's get in a couple other pictures. And this is popular with our people. They love to get the crispy, cookie cutter haircuts, man. These perfectionist haircuts. You see the Jake with the braids, and then he got the lineup. Okay. So yeah, this is actually against what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai commanded us. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai is the name of the only begotten Son of the Most High. Okay. And like I said, there's countless pictures and videos, for that matter, of the glorification of the perfect lineup, edge up, fade into the beard. You know what I'm saying? That's like every Jake's. We'll see this one. You see, okay, so this is an example. You see, he don't have an edge up. At least you can't, you don't have an edge up. It's not a crispy. I mean, his hair is cut low, but it's not like a crispy. I mean, he did shave off. You can kind of see a little bit. He shaved off the little peach fuzz on the. It's kind of like an edge up, but there's more blatant ones like like this. Okay, a sharp, crispy ass edge up. The Bible does not say to get this, man. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the scripture. This is Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27. It says, "Ye shall," and this is the King James version. I have the NLT next to it, New Living Translation, but this is in the King James version. It says, "Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard." Now let's get that word round and mar, both of those words in the Hebrew. The Old Testament was written in the Hebrew, so we're reading out of the book of Leviticus, which is in the Old Testament, so we're going to get the Hebrew. So it says that word there, round, in the Hebrew is nakwap, meaning to strike off. Oh, Strong's H5362, meaning to strike off the skin, to go around, to compass around, to make round, to round it off. Okay, so to strike with more or less violence. Let me see here. To cut down. Well, hold on. By implication of attacking, to knock together, to cut down, destroy, go round and close. And then let's see if we can get some edification on this part. Go in a circle, destroy. Okay, here we go. Particularly Leviticus 19 and 27, as you can see in the middle of the screen. It says, "Ye shall not go in circle," meaning in shaving, the outer part. Hopefully, brothers are following along right here in the middle of the screen, where it says, "Ye shall not go in circle," as in shaving, the outer part of the head. Okay, meaning the ends of your hair. So you should not go shaving the outer parts, as you can see, getting the fades. Well, that's this part, right? The bald fade. And a lot of times Jake will get the fade with the edge up. Most of the times they'll get the bald fade. So they'll shave off and make the side of their head and the back of their head bald, right? Like, as you can see, So that's also, you can see Jake got the neck tats, man, right? But that's, particularly this lesson is going into the haircuts. It's very popular haircut, the bald fade, shaving it off. You see how his head is shaved off, it's bald on the sides, and then he got the edge up. Get a couple more. You see, and this is deemed as physically, appealing to the women. That's why, our people get it, because the chicks like it. It makes you look handsome, in the eyes of this world. And the scriptures say not to conform, to this world, man. If this thing ever loads up. Let this load up. I don't know what's going on here with that. There we go. Let's get this real quick in Romans 12 and go back to it. All right. This is Romans chapter 12 and 2. It says, "Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High." You see, so we're supposed to show that we believe in the Lord by not conforming to this world. Okay, I'm gonna read it in the NLT. It says, "Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world," right? Because the Most High, when we're getting it, but the Most High told us not to be fading up, not to be getting bald, like the bald fade, basically, specifically, not to cut off, the sides of your head. And we're gonna get the edification on some history as well. But you see the bald fade, as you can see right here, it's a bald fade, so you cutting off the sides of your head. Well, where did that hairstyle come from? We're gonna get the history. You see, they got and this is the Northern Kingdom doing this too. You know what I'm saying? The bald fade. That's like a here's a perfect. You can see the shine on the back of his head, the reflection of the lights. You see how he got the crispy lineup. Okay, and then he got that bald fade. Okay, this bald right here. All of this hair normally grows back here, but he cut it off, right? So the scriptures say, again, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Okay, so meaning what? We're not supposed to adhere to the customs of this world, right? I'm gonna read it in NLT again. "Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let the Most High transform you into a new person by changing the way that you think." We should understand that this is not what the Most High likes, so we should abstain from it, right? Talking about things that we can control. Well, we can control what type of haircut we get, right? It says, I don't know, I keep jumping up to the top, but it says, "Let the Most High transform you into a new person." I'm reading the NLT on the right. Let the Most High transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn. To know the Most High's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. That's why a lot of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they live their life without guidance from the Most High because they don't change the way that they think. Okay, they want to be like accepted in this world. Okay, rather than serving the Most High. Okay, and doing what He wants. They don't have faith that the Most High is going to bless them if they do according to His will. They look at everybody else around them and do as the people around them do, but the people around them aren't following the Most High either. You see, so that's what's going to lead a lot of people into destruction because they think that just because the Most High hasn't judged them immediately, that pretty much they think that He's not going to judge them at all. Okay, so let's go back to the law, back in Leviticus think that was 19, Leviticus 19. Scroll down here. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to read Leviticus 19 and 27 again. In the KJV on the left, it says, "You shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard." Now let's get that word mar. This is the Hebrew again. The word mar for Leviticus 19 and 27, Strong's H7843. Shachath. It says to destroy, to corrupt, to ruin. Let's see here. Okay, pretty much a lot of the same stuff. To cast off, as you can see here. To cast off, to corrupt, to destroy, to loose, to perish. Now let's see the Hebrew Chaldee lexicon, if it goes into it. And the lexicon is good because it pretty much expounds on the individual usage of that word. Sometimes it doesn't have it in there, the particular verse that's being referenced. But let's see if we can find it. If not, it's all good. Let's see. Yeah, man, the going into words really help get the edification and the context of the scriptures when you go into the Hebrew. To destroy. Okay, I don't see it though in Leviticus. I could be missing it, but there's a lot of entries here. It doesn't always have the every instance in here, especially words that are used a lot. Like this appears 147 times. Let's jump to the scripture index real quick. Leviticus 19 and 27. Let me see here. To spoil, to ruin. Oops. To spoil or to ruin. Yeah, so pretty much to destroy or to ruin the corners of your beards. Okay, like it says. Okay, the corners of your beard. So also, getting you destroying the outer parts of the natural beard by cutting it down and trying to make it all symmetrical and, don't get me wrong. Some brothers kind of they might have a little bit more of a natural straight beard line. Every man's beard is different. Like this guy right here, for example, he got the fade, but you can kind of tell, and I could be wrong, but it's kind of pixelated, but you could kind of see his beard it's not as lined up versus okay, here's another example. Some people's beard again is not, it's not as bad. You can tell, okay, they grow out the sides of the beard, but then you have people that they get the edge up on the beard too. Trying to see some example. Oh wait, this is a bald fade. That's why. Here we go. So get the edge up too on the beard. Here we go. Yeah, shape up, edge up. Here's a good one right here, where you get the perfect triangular, protractor cut, perfectionist beard edge up. Okay, that's destroying the corners of your beard. Naturally, if you let it grow, it's not going to be this super crispy, perfect line, It may be kind of, see, like all this extra protractor, angular mathematician hairlines, man. The Most High didn't prescribe us to cut our beards like that, okay? So that was pretty much the point on that. Now let's get the NLT, okay? Because you'll have people that say, man, that's not in the Bible, man. You're not supposed to, the God didn't say that. He didn't say that we're not supposed to get edge ups, man. Come on now, really? And then you show them and they're like, oh shit, oh dang, I didn't know that. So that's why I'm doing this video. Leviticus 19 and 27. Do not trim off, and this is the NLT on the right. Do not trim off the hair on your temples or trim your beards. Okay, so not saying you can't, trim your beards in the sense of, you can't cut your cut your beard, trim your beard down at all, but you're not supposed to again get lineups, edge ups on the beard. Where was that one I had? The edge up on the beard like this. A lot of brothers may cut their beards down, to different lengths, but we have our beards, we don't get the edge ups on the beards or or on our hairline. So let's get another scripture here in Leviticus chapter 21. And specifically, this chapter goes into the priests. It's the same thing for the priests. This is Leviticus 21:5. It says, they shall not make baldness upon their head. So you're not supposed to be bald like, Shaquille O'Neal bald. That's another thing. Bald cut. You know what I'm saying? Getting a bald. There's a difference between a buzz cut and a bald. A bald haircut. You know what I'm saying? A bald, clean bald, or even just a bald fade on the side. You know what I'm saying? Like this is bald on the sides. So, you brothers know what a bald. I mean, shit. I don't gotta Google that. But anyway, it says they shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard, nor make any cuttings in their flesh. You see that? So shaving off the corners of the beard. Some more pictures. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that it got the mustache cut down, like shaved off on the, front, and then the line, on the jawline. That's, doing too much, man, with the hairstyle, with the haircut. Just grow your beard out. You know what I'm saying? Just grow, if you want to cut it down lower, you can. But edging up, doing all these edge ups on the side. Hold on, let me zoom in. All these perfect triangular, right angle cuts, ain't supposed to be doing all that, man. All this madness. What I'm saying? But like, come on, too much. You see? So why is this? Why did the Most High say, do not cut off the corners of your beard, right? Well, let's get some commentary on it. Let's get into the Bridgeway commentary. I'm gonna zoom in here. We're talking about this paragraph right here. You know what I'm saying? This paragraph that I highlighted. We're gonna be reading this paragraph. It says another short list outlaws further superstitious practices that the heathen thought brought good luck. It says these included the cutting of the hair or beard into certain shapes. Okay. The cutting of the hair or the beard into certain shapes is prohibited. You see that? It says, and the making of cuttings or tattoos on the body is forbidden. So, so particularly, we already know tattoos is off, but we're talking, this lesson is about, the edge ups, the shape ups, the bald fades, going bald on the sides and in the back of your head. And then you got hair on the top, cutting your beard into different shapes and your hair into different shapes. That's prohibited, man. Okay, again, why is it prohibited? Well, first of all, the Most High commanded it, so that should be enough. But let's go into some history. Okay, this is the which one is this? I think this is the Gill's commentary. Could be wrong, but I think it's the Gill's commentary. Okay, this is on BibleStudyTools.com. It says Leviticus 19:27, ye shall not round the corners of your heads, the extremities of the hairs of the head round about on the forehead, on the temples, and behind the ears. This is done when anyone makes his temples, behind his ears, and his forehead alike. So your forehead is doesn't have hair on it. You're not supposed to make your temples, okay, your temples as the sides of your head. Okay, the temples. This is a temple right here. The sides of your head. The side of it is like is not supposed to be like your forehead bald. You see how your forehead doesn't grow any hair. You're not supposed to make your temples, the side of your head, and behind the ears. Okay, hair grows behind your ears. You know what I'm saying? It grows behind your ears naturally. You know what I'm saying? Your hair grows behind your ears. This guy here got his hair. You see how the hair grows behind your ears? Well, if you shave that off, right, to make that, to get that bald fade, and your temples, the sides of your head, to make it like to your forehead, then that's going off. Okay? And you see the simpletons got the dang on Christian cross cut in there, man, But anyway, it says, matter of fact, go back to this commentary, and I'll close it off after I read this. It says, so that the circumference of his head is found to be round all about, as if, damn pop-ups, man, as if they had been cut as with a bowl. So like a bowl cut. Well, here, let me look that up real quick. A bowl cut. Bowl cut fade. See that? This is a heathen custom, right? We're describing these hairstyles. The bowl cut fade with the sharp, cutting off the beard. Like, come on. All this madness, right? Let me see here. It says, going back to that commentary, it says, and so the Arabians cut their hair, as Herodotus reports, by shaving them entirely, and other Jewish writers say there are 5 of them. Let me see, pretty much. It says the same observes that it was the manner of idolaters to do the above things, maybe basically to do the bald fade, and it says, and is of opinion. And Maimonides is of the opinion that the reason of the prohibition, here's the point, is because the idolatrous priests used this custom. Okay, because we came from Egypt. When the Lord delivered us from Egypt, he gave us, these laws, statutes, and commandments of things not to do. So these were customs of that time. It says, but this law does not respect priests only, but the people of Israel in general. So all Israelites are to adhere to this, rather it was occasioned by the Gentiles in common cutting hair in honor of their gods, as the Arabians did. It says, in the imitation of Bacchus, and to the honor of him, and so with others, it was usual for young men to consecrate their hair to idols. Okay, and so we were told to abstain from these practices, man, because they're heathenistic customs. All right, they were done to as a kind of like a ritual, or to, as a practice, a pagan practice. Now you could say, well, I don't cut my hair because of that. Well, guess what? The law says to do what? Okay. It says, you shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of your beard. So guess what? That's a commandment of the Most High. Okay. Just as it says, you shall not observe times. I don't know why it keeps reloading like this. But to practice witchcraft, and well, you could say, well, oh, I'm not doing witchcraft for wickedness, right? You could say that, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? No, it is wicked, man, because the Most High said not to do it. So if you do it, that's wicked, right? Verse 26, I'm going to read up. For example, you shall not eat anything with the blood, neither shall you use enchantment to observe times, or not to practice fortune telling or witchcraft. You could say, oh, well, it's not black magic, it's white magic. No, man, it's you going against the word of the Most High. Okay. But that's just the history on as to why we're not supposed to get bald fade. So again, if you're getting these cuts, these bald, the edge ups, if you're getting the edge ups and the bald fades, man, just cut your hair regular, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to look all, extra crispy with the hair. I mean, it's doing too much. You know what I'm saying? The Most High said not to do it, so that's what we've been commanded. So Lord willing is edifying with that. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, and that was a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.